each missing length in the triangles below. Show your work using Pythagorean theorem. So it's going to be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A and b are your short sides, so it's 6 squared plus 8 squared equals x squared. So this is going to be 100 equals x squared. So then you do the square root, so x equals 10 feet. So for this one, your two short sides are x and 7. So you do x squared plus 7 squared equals 9 squared. X squared plus 49 equals 81. Subtract 49 and you get x squared equals 32. And then you take the square root. So x is about, and now you on your calculator, you need to do the square root of 32. And we're rounding to the nearest tenth. So the tenth means 1 decimal. So it's about 5.7 inches. Number 12, display the following data in a dot plot. So a dot plot is make an X on the number line for each number represented. 21, 20, 23, 22, 21, 21. Number 21, make a box and whisker plot. So first I'm going to write the numbers from least to greatest. I ordered the data from least to greatest. The median is the middle number, so that's 41. To find Q1, you take the median of these 6 numbers. So it's going to be here, which is 32.5. And the median over here is between 52 and 55. So that median's Q3 is 53.5, and the minimum and the maximum. Then I put a dot at 24, 32.5, 41, 53.5, and this should be 62. 62. And I make a box and the 2 whiskers. So use the pie chart. Which genre do people prefer more? Is there more romance or sci-fi? Well, in this one, romance is 30% and sci-fi is 20%. So this is more romance. Which 2 genres have the same percent? These 2 are the same percent. So sci-fi and comedy. Which genre is preferred the least? The least is drama. And 23. A menu shows that you can pick 1 vegetable of 4 choices, 1 potato dish from 5 choices, 1 main dish from 3 choices. How many different choices? How many different choices? You're going to use the counting principle. So 4 times 5 times 3 is 60 different choices. Consider the letters trap. You select it and you don't replace it. So that means that the letters go down. So if you start out with trap, you're picking 2 cards. What's the probability of a T? So T is 1 out of 5. Then the T is gone. So the probability of a P is 2 out of 4. And now you multiply. So it's 2/20ths, which is 1/10. So I'm going to write trap again, T-R-A-P-P. What's the probability you get an R is 1 out of 5. 1 R is gone. What's the probability you get an A? Well, now there's 1 A out of 4. So it's 1 out of 20. I'm going to write trap again. What's the probability you get a P and then another P? So you have what's the probability you get a P is 2 out of 5. 1 P is gone. You're left with 1 out of 4 P's. So it's 2 out of 20, which is 1/10. 25. A bay contains 2 blue marbles, 5 red, 3 green. You select a marble and you replace it. find the probability that the first marble is blue and the second marble is red. So the probability it's blue is 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 out of 8. And then you put the blue back, so it's still in there. So the second marble is red is 3 out of 8. And then you multiply straight across, and then you can reduce this to 3 out of 32. So make sure you reduce it. 15. How many people were surveyed? Well, this is a double stem and leaf plot. So for first period, you're going to count these leaves, and there's 9. For third period, you're going to count these leaves, and there's 16. What was the highest number of minutes spent on each period? So 58 is the highest, and 57. So 58 and 57 minutes. What is the median number of minutes? So in my key, I listed the numbers out from least to greatest. So this would be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. When you list them out from least to greatest, put them in order, find the middle number, you get 29.5 minutes and 26 minutes. 27. What type of sequence? Is it arithmetic or geometric? So this sequence is subtracting, it's minusing 20 each time. So this is an arithmetic. So the next two terms are going to be 20 and 0. This one is geometric because you're multiplying. So this is geometric. So you're going to multiply the next number by -5 to get the next term. So it's positive 625 and negative 3125. You multiply this by -5. Fill in the table of values. So this makes a quadratic, it makes a parabola because it has an x squared term. So what you do is you carefully plug in -2 in parentheses, and you get 6. And you plug in -1 up here and you put it in parentheses and you get 0. Then you plug in 0 and you get -2. Then you plug in 1 carefully and you get 0, and then 6. So after this, you're graphing -2, 6, -1, 0, 0, -2, 1, 0, 2, 6. And you're making what's called a quadratic, a parabola. This is a quadratic. It has an x squared term. The shape is a parabola. So this question, which one is a quadratic? This one, because it has an x squared, that's a quadratic. Number 30, find each sum. 5y minus 12 plus 2y plus 10. So you add your y's and your constants. Same thing right here, write it without parentheses. X squared plus 3x plus 4 plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. Add your coefficients for x squareds. Add your x's. Add your constants. And there's your answer. Now when you're subtracting, you're going to make the first one the same, but then the second term you're going to make opposites. Then you combine like terms. So this is going to be 3y squareds plus 32y's. So you're going to write the first one the same, and then you make the second part opposite. Then you combine your a squareds. So it's 2a squareds minus a's minus 12. Use the distributive property to simplify each. So you're going to multiply the numbers out front and you're going to add the exponents. Multiply 2 and 6. Add the exponents. x1 is x2. Multiply negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Add the exponents. Multiply the coefficients. Add the exponents. Multiply the coefficients. Add the exponents. Use FOIL. So first times first, x times x is x squared. Outside plus 2x. Inside minus 5x. Last minus 10. Combine them, so now you have x squared minus 3x minus 10. And the last one, first 2x squareds, outside plus 8x, inside minus 1x, last minus 4. So you have 2x squareds plus 7x minus 4.